Good morning, care providers of Minnesota members. I get to do your inside scoop today. We're going to start off with your red alert item at the Capitol. The Senate has introduced a bill dealing with swing beds. The three things the bill does is remove charity care days from the swing bed day limit. It requires that long-term care providers respond within 24 hours if a critical access hospital is seeking admission from a prospective swing bed patient after reaching the 2,000-day limit. And it also allows hospital systems with multiple critical access hospitals to share swing bed days across the system. When we spoke with the author, she indicated that that last piece of sharing days was not in the bill, so we're going to follow up with her today to find out why it is. The bill has not yet been scheduled for a hearing. However, we do expect, from what we've been hearing, that it will be scheduled in the Senate next week. At this point in time, there is no House author, and we've been talking closely with the House committee chairs to ensure that there won't be a hearing. Of course, everything at the Capitol is subject to change, but at this point, we have not heard that there would be a hearing in the House. Now would be a good time to contact your state senators and let them know your feelings on this bill. The Aging Committee heard two imperative bills this week. We had the moratorium bill move through in exceedingly quick time. Todd Bergstrom did a phenomenal job of presenting the bill in about 2 minutes. There were only about 30 seconds of committee time left, so the 2 minutes went a little long for committee members, but the fact that it should have been at least a half an hour presentation was pretty impressive on Mr. Bergstrom's part. The bill passed without opposition and will be heard next in the House Policy Committee. The committee also took up the long-term care financing modeling bill, and that also passed without opposition. We had a brand spanking new author, the newly elected Chad Anderson, so he had to endure some heckling from committee members, which was entertaining for everyone, but he brought cookies for the committee, so that seemed to help immensely. Policy Committee deadline is next Friday at midnight, so anything that does not make it through all of the policy committees and at least one body is, for all intents and purposes, dead for the year. So next year is going to be, or next week I should say, not next year. Next week is going to be a scramble to get everything done. Committees will be meeting early and late, and they should push right up into the deadline. We will have a number of bills heard next week, both in Aging and the HHS Policy Committee in the House, and we expect some hearings in the Senate as well. That's it this week for the Inside Scoop. We'll keep you updated on everything that's going on, and hopefully have good news to report next week. Thanks!